Hello all, good evening. This is Samir Moreshwar. In today's video, I will talk about how to enhance your driving experience with Uber, especially after March 19, 2025, when Uber decided not to give long distance pickup fee and also reduce driver fare on long distance rides. Now, before I deep dive into the topic of how to enhance your driving experience with Uber, let me clarify. I'm not going to talk about rider engagement to increase tips or optimum utilization of the Uber driver app to work smarter and not harder. Of course, I'll make a separate video on these two topics, but for now, let's get back to how to enhance your driving experience with Uber. I'm a scrum master or project manager by profession. I keep it simple. If I don't have a project to make money, I will drive for Uber to pay my bills and save some money. Now, the foundation of my enhanced driving experience is based on four priorities. First, my family, which includes my wife, my 6-year-old daughter, my mother, my siblings, and my friends. Second, my emotional and physical well being. I go to the gym 7 days a week. I take 45 minutes getting in and getting out of the gym, but I will never miss going to the gym. That's very important. Third are my hobbies. Yes, driving is one of my hobbies. That's why I really enjoy driving for Uber. But besides driving, I like to collect coins, stamps, and cook new recipes. And last are their earnings. Love, pyar, or mohabbat will not pay your bills. You got to make money. So that needs to be there on your priority list. First of all, my family. I and my wife, we go out on lunch dates once a week, every week. It's just she and me. Otherwise, during the week, I'll make sure that I have breakfast and dinner with my family. I often pick up my daughter from a school in the evening, spend time with her an hour or two before dinner hits. Once she goes for her regular screen time, my wife and I will sit and chat. Could be about anything, but just to know how was your day, and if she or I want to share something that we observed or saw during the day. So, family time is important. Regarding friends, I've stopped texting or emailing them. I call them. I even video call them, chat with them, with their family. I feel that is much better. I feel more connected to my friends. And this applies to my siblings and also to my extended family, which includes my cousins and my in laws. My second priority, my emotional and physical well being, which not only includes going to the gym, but also eating healthy and drinking enough water. It helps me handle driver fatigue. It relaxes my mind when I'm driving for 3 to 4 hours continuously. And I know this from the rider feedback. I often got cranky and probably I even drove faster and didn't even realize this. And the reason was the emotional and physical stress. Lastly, it's important that you eat healthy food and preferably homemade food. I eat a healthy breakfast, oatmeal, banana, milk, and peanut butter. I carry my lunch. Either my wife cooks it or I cook it. And dinner is always at home, again, homemade. I drink lots of water during the day. I also consume coffee so that I stay fresh. So, overall, taking care of your emotional and physical well being plays a big role in enhancing your driver experience. It keeps you happy, it keeps you relaxed. The third priority, my hobbies. Besides driving and driving for Uber, I love collecting stamps and coins and I love cooking. I've created my own recipes, and that can be a separate video on some other day. But what good do hobbies do to me in general? Two big advantages. First, they make me think outside the box because a hobby is an activity that one pursues that has nothing to do with her or his day job. Whether I'm managing a project or driving for Uber, collecting coins, stamps, and cooking are totally independent. They bring in fresh thoughts and make me think outside the box. Second of all, it keeps me self motivated. It makes me look forward for holidays. Hobbies can also be a means to engage with your family or with your friends or also meet new people. Lastly, I would recommend everyone, just as you find time to go to the gym and take care of your physical and emotional well being, please find time for your hobbies also. Earnings, the number four priority. It is the trickiest priority of all. It could easily sneak up to number one spot and you won't even realize it. Now, it could happen in any profession, not limited to driving for Uber. With my own experience, recently in December when I started, I was doing 7 days a week. I had a personal goal of $200 a day, which is $1,400 a week. But after some time, I realized that I'm not spending enough time with my family. I'm not going to the gym. What about my hobbies? They're gone for a toss. So I took a break. I did some analysis. I worked out a plan. And now I'm able to keep earnings at the number four spot. I have ways to prevent it from sneaking up to number one. Now, I still do $1,400 a week, but in 5 days. Sunday, Monday are off for me. It's completely for my family, for my well being, for my hobbies. Now, how do I do it? That's my next video. Until then, keep calm and drive.